So what we're doing right now is probably one of the most critical parts of the year for us. In a pasture-fed system where cattle and sheep also, but in our case we have cattle, we need to make sure they only eat grass. We don't want to add any grain to their diet. What it does is it ruins the balance in their body. They're ruminants, and that's a 4-chamber system where they can understand grass and they can turn that into a very healthy product. Lots of omega-3, lots of lovely vitamins in it, and really good fat. This thing about fat is so important. People think fat's bad. Well, bad fat is bad, but good fat is really important. And in a slow-bred traditional beef animal, you just feed them grass, you get really lovely fat that works its way through the meat that we call marbling. So somehow we have to make sure we've got grass for them 12 months of the year, right through the winter. So when we get to harvest day, this is our first day of harvest, of cutting the grass, we're really hoping for a good crop, and we need to look after it properly so that the cattle really want to eat it in the winter and they can retain their weight and retain their growth and keep a nice balance. So really pleased with this today because we've clearly got a very good thick crop. It's come on nicely. It hasn't been forced in any way. It's had a nice mixture of rain and sun, and my feeling is that by the time we have turned this a few times over the next couple of days and we row it up and bale it, it will be a nice juicy hay for them to enjoy. And they like it juicy, which means we will bale it a little bit earlier than some people so that it's got that moisture in it. That does have its complications. It means it can get overheated, so we'll probably leave it on the field for a couple of weeks before putting it in the barn. But so far so good. Don't need any rain over the next few days. Want to keep this nice and dry and a lovely breeze going through it. We don't want any mould coming into it, which too much dampness can cause. But looking good for the time being, and the weather forecast is great. So it's happy days for Eversfield Farm today.